Hey guys, so my dad got a new RV and here it is behind me. That thing's big. He's very excited. He thought he wasn't gonna get it. I'll show you all of the inside. Come on. Ready for this weekend's festivities?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
So what are you excited about this weekend?
I'm just seeing my family, you know what I mean? Seeing my family, talking with them and hanging out with you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
you ready for this weekend?
no.
You the birthday boy.
No, I ain't ready for this weekend.
You ain't ready to celebrate your birthday with your family?
No.
Oh, okay then. Well, fine.
I like quiet.
Peaceful in your garden and in your backyard, huh?
Yeah.
That's what you like.
Yeah. Quiet, easy days.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Gotta entertain.
It's car behind you. Gotta entertain all these people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So you cooking in your outdoor kitchen, huh?
Yeah. Finally.
Finally.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when you first started making this thing out here.
It's a long time.
Yeah. And the waterworks. Look at the water working. Oh! Hey, CJ.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey. Hey, y'all.
What's up, y'all?
Katie.
Hey, ain't no signal on there. Ain't a man.
Car over there. You got a car back there.
That's my grandmama's grave site. And grave site. She was born in, what was it, Tim? I can't think of his name. But
Yeah.
This was, this was
It's open.
She owned some land right over here. That house right there. My daddy, when he got out of the army, he had VA money, and he worked for a man that had a lumber mill, and the man's name was Terrence. And he worked for him. And he had the VA money, and right over here, he built him a brand new house back way before I was born.
Yeah.
And then when the church expanded, they moved to Pensacola. They kept the house. My grandmama, this grandmama right here, she moved in the house. And she stayed in the house. And then my dad now moved to 120 West Scott Street. And that's where they stayed. And then when my grandmom started to get sick and older, they come up here and got her and brought her back to Pensacola, and she stayed with us until she died. And then they brought her back up here to bury her. But this is the church that they were a member of. And right next to that house up there, in fact, just about this whole corner, my daddy owned that corner. He bought it. It was a black guy. I can't think of his name now, but he owned it. All of this land over here and on the other side of the street. And my daddy would always tell me how long it took him to talk that old guy into finally selling him that property. And then he sold him an acre. And my dad owned that acre right over there. And he had VA money, and he built him a new house back then. Sometimes when we go up the court, you can see the house that my daddy built. They moved. The church bought the land and moved the house. And he used to work across the street. Over here used to be a lumber mill. My grandma, Julia Knight, where we'll probably go to her grave site, was fair-skinned, no playing. She didn't play at all. She was serious as they come. I mean, like all these little children would know her, and they would know one thing: zip their mouth shut and do what they were told, because she would tear their butt up. She didn't play. Big Mama just
we were just talking about that.
And there was an old guy I met somewhere, and we were talking, and I told him who my grandmama was. He said, Big Mama didn't play nothing, and she gambled. And my grandmama on my daddy's side, this grandmama told me, said that, your grandmama, she said she would play cards, she gambled with men. And I guess that was a big thing, because women, I guess, didn't gamble with men. But this man told me, said Big Mama slapped the man. She called him cheat. She slapped him and pulled a gun out on her head. So they had to beg her not to kill him. But one thing that I do know for sure, growing up, my grandmama, Big Mama, didn't play nothing, and they knew her. Everybody knew her. But when we go up here to court, this would be where she lived. And my daddy and my family was interwoven. They were like real, real close. My daddy and my uncle, George, was the best friends. They grew up together. And so when my daddy got out the army, my uncle said, when my daddy got out the army, he said, Willie D, what they call my daddy, he said, I saved my sister for you. He said, George, you ain't saved you. He said, look at him. Them jokers, them N-words were coming around here trying to get my sister, and I'd run them, get your hands away from him. That Willie G, she waiting on Willie G to get out the army, which was my dad, and they eventually got married and built a house right over here. The church was a smaller church sitting back there. That was the house. Big Mama she ran a boarding house. The men that worked at this sawmill where my daddy worked at, they would come in and work. Like they would stay here a week working. And on Friday night, they would go back to their home, wherever they would live. Like some of them were locally, but they stayed at the mill. And guess who run the boarding house? Big Mama, the one that didn't play. She ran the boarding house. And so when the boarding was, they'd come in to, she would feed them and wash their clothes. Kind of take care of them when they're home, away from home. I guess they gamble on the weekend. But Big Mama would more or less take care of them at that boarding house. So,
and that's who Tiffany's name is.
Yeah, that's who Tiffany's name is. Yeah. Yeah. That was 1980 when she yeah. Right across, like I said, right across the street over there was the boarding, was a boarding house, was Big Mama ran. She washed their clothes. She washed their clothes. That's how she didn't play. So some of them would try to cheat her. She washed their clothes and she'll fix their lunch and she'll fix them dinner. You know. And so when at the end of the week when they got paid, they had to pay Big Mama. And Big Mama didn't play, so they had to come up with it. So some of you all, if y'all got a mean streak in you, it comes down through generations. All right?
Out in Coy, Alabama for our family reunion, and I brought my auntie with me today. And basically we're out here just to learn a little bit more about our heritage and the people, I guess where we come from, and you know, just learn about our family and see all the land that we have. We have 80 acres, and you'll hear my granddad talking a little bit more about that in a minute.
From where we turned to come down here, that was part of the family land.
Oh, okay.
The land, it ended up being like 80 acres. It was 8 children. And each one of them, after their parents died, they ended up getting 10 acres apiece. Okay, we have 10 acres. Our 10 acres is the second plot over on this side from when you come in. Okay, our great grandma name was Edna. She married a full-blooded Indian. And she married the full-blooded Indian, and my grandmom and them are the part of their offspring. My great-great-grandmama, Edna, she could read and write, and she was a midwife. She delivered children. In fact, my grandma was delivered by her mom. So that's how they delivered, you know, back here. And Edna could read. Back then they were just out of slavery, and some of the black folks couldn't read. When they were giving away the land, you know, the government used to give away plots of land. And when they were giving the land away, she was smart enough to read and go, and you had to plot out your acreage. And so she came down and early and plotted out these 80 acres. And that's how we got these 80 acres. Yeah.
Oh, y'all see these trees?
These
Not
trees.
just this land here, but the trees on that side, all the way back over that way. All the way back that way. When y'all came in from the street, that's where the apartment started.
Mm-hmm. When we coming. It was one house at the end of the street. When we turned to come in here, it used to be a house there. That's where my grandmom lived.
Right down on the street.
Yeah.
Right down the street on the red clay road, on the right hand side. Going looking that way, that's the house where the house was. Two houses right there, one on the left side
and one on the right side. And one on the right side.
Big Mama?
That's what they have.
They stayed on the right side.
And like I said, my dad lived in and these two trees, my Aunt Sane said that these trees were there here when they moved in there. So I imagine these trees got to be a couple of 100 years old. They pecan trees, and I think they still produce.
Yeah. Fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the bedroom.
Yeah.
Here where Pat got claustrophobia. We come and spent the night up here. We were going to Montgomery, I think, where the president was gonna go across the William Pettis Bridge.
Yeah.
And Pat couldn't sleep because she had found out she had claustrophobia. She said she tried to sleep in this little area and just too much.
Oh my goodness, it's so small in here. You can literally turn around in the kitchen. That's really about all. Pear run! They found pears, so we're gonna get the pears. Say it. Get them pears.
It's hot. Fortune, boy.
It is fortune. Cause Mama Show said something about some berries.
She sure did. Now that I think about it.
Look at all this land. They said they bitter. It's nasty.
They ain't ready yet.
These, yeah, they little bitty.
Put them in a bowl in the kitchen and now you're right.
What is it?
These ain't big enough.
I thought y'all said pears. These look like plums.
These are like grapes.
Or something.
Just ain't big enough.
What is it? Old school plum, he said. You know, try it. Try it. You don't try one, bro?
No.
Let
me see mine. Granddad, somebody gotta eat one first.
I done ate a foot of 5 of them. They ain't real.
Hey guys, so we stopped in Selma just to, you know, look at some historic stuff, and it's a lot of good stuff out here. This is, I think, my first time in Selma. Probably came and passed through, you know, a few times, but I think this is like my actual first time walking on the ground in Selma. I don't know, but it seemed like it because I've never seen this stuff before, so this is like an adventure to me. So I hope y'all like what we see. Hey guys, so I just got home from ending the Nickson Family Reunion / my grandfather's birthday. Today was really good. We were at the beach today. Yesterday, Saturday, we went to Coy, Alabama, which is where my family is from, and we went to Selma. Also, on Friday, you know, we had family come in and everyone got to visit. That was basically the first day. It was a really good weekend. Everyone seemed to have had a really good time. Everyone said they had a good time. It was just really cool, really relaxed. It was good meeting our family that we hadn't met or hadn't seen in a very long time. Yeah, it was really cool, really cool. So I kind of got together this little video. Basically, everyone saying something to my grandfather. My message is, happy birthday, Granddad. I love you. You already know that. You're the greatest. So honored to carry the Nickson last name. I don't know. I could say so much. But I'm just going to leave it at that. And here's some of what other people had to say. Hope you enjoy.
Happy birthday, Granddad!
Woo!
Hey, Pop, happy birthday, champ. You the greatest. Happy birthday, Unc.
So day 2 or day 3, we're out at the beach today. It's Granddad's birthday.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
And we're just hanging out at Fort Pickens. Happy birthday to Granddad.
Happy birthday, Granddad. Love you.
Happy birthday, Uncle Thomas.
Love you. Tell your brother happy birthday. Who wants to have birthday? Happy birthday. What's that for me?
Happy birthday!
Hey. You want to tell Granddad happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
That's it? You done?
Uncle Thomas.
All right. Granddad.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Granddad. Love you.
Happy birthday?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's birthday?
Granddad's birthday.
Huh?
My granddad's birthday.
Thomas?
Yeah.
When?
Today.
No.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't told me it was his birthday.
It's his birthday.
Well, happy birthday. Dang, I ain't even know
He's
it.
not a big birthday celebrator.
Man, I'll be done.
Birthday?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To the utmost, the best, the #1 dad in the world. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, Thomas E. Nickson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the honorable. Yeah, Thomas E. Nickson. Yeah, teaches us. Yeah, all this. All this.
Hey, Miss Pat. How you?
Listen, don't come over here with that camera.
You ain't gonna tell Granddad happy birthday? That's it? You done? All right. Hey. How was your weekend?
Oh, I had a good weekend.
Yeah?
It was really nice.
Yeah? Tell Granddad happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brother. Papa.
Something to say?
No.
You got something to say?
No.
No, you sure?
No.
Say happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. All right.
Dude,
Dude, say happy birthday to Granddad.
say happy birthday to Granddad.
Granddad, what's up, my dog? Happy birthday. You think I ain't finna do all that singing because I'm a man, you feel me? I hold my own. I ain't finna sing to you and you ain't gonna sing to me. Happy birthday, though, Granddad. You know what I'm saying?
You want to say happy birthday to Granddad?
Happy birthday, Daddy. Love you.
Happy birthday. 21st.
How that water feel to you? Yeah? Yeah. They don't get stuck. Don't put them down too far. So, the weekend is over. You planned all of this. How does it feel? How do you feel? You look grumpy. Yeah, you just tired? You feel accomplished? Feel like you had a good weekend? It was a good weekend?
Great weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, great weekend then. Yeah, time to go.